Infected.
Infected. Infected.
Infected.
Hello and welcome to Infected, the internet television equivalent of that time in the 3rd grade you went to your friend Donnie's house for a slumber party and learned why he always shows up at school with filthy, tattered clothing and no lunch money is that his parents live in a dilapidated trailer out by the train tracks and every morning drink mugs of gin before hitting each other with busted-up old lamps in gravy-encrusted TV trays. And also they haven't paid their phone bills, so you can't call your parents to come pick you up. It's going to be a long, horrifying night. I'm Internet's Martin Sargent. And this is the Infected Slumber-party! Yay!
Ow!
You excited, Gator?
Buddy.
Slumber-party! Pillow fight!
Cut it out!
You excited?
No, man, I'm not excited. I'm pissed off. Get me over here in my damn
Why are you
pajamas.
pissed off? I've spent all day making this slumber party fort out of my couch cushions.
You said there were going to be girls here. You get me over here in my pajamas. Normally, if you see Gator wearing this, you're about to get fucked. And I'm sitting here sitting on this. It's not even a fort, man. This is just like a couch. It's just dirty. It's a dirty old couch.
Well, it's still going to be fun. I mean, we're going to sit around and tell scary stories and play video games and surf the internet all night. And I got snacks.
You did get some good snacks, though.
Well, all you watching at home, press pause right now and go and get your own couch cushions and put on your pajamas and build a fort and take a picture of you guys having your own slumber party and we'll show them on the show next time. That'll be fun, right?
That's going to be a blast.
That's going to make this all worthwhile, huh, Gator?
Look, man. I'm here now. I'm in my pajamas. Let's just try to have a good show and
Well, when was the last time that you had a really, really kick-ass slumber party?
I had one last night in my truck, man. Met some girls at Applebee's.
That's not the kind of slumber party I was referring to. I mean, like, when you play fun games and have snacks and play video games, like what kids do.
Man, we used to have some good ones. I did go to. We used to my cousins used to have a big barn, and they would have a slumber party every year, and we'd all sleep up in the barn in the hayloft. And my cousin was named Timmy 1 and Timmy 2 because they were twins, but one of them was mute. And we had to quit. We had to quit with that slumber party because one time during the middle of the night, the Timmy 2, who was the mute one, got up and he was trying to look for a place to take a piss or something, and he fell down where they throw the straw through the hole. Fell through the floor and was about 4 stories down, and he impaled himself down on the ground, and he laid there all night. But the worst part about it was when the hogs got at him and they ate him down to his rib cage. There was nothing left of him. His brother Timmy 1 never was quite the same, really. He just used to drive around in his IROC all the time, just shooting hogs every time he'd see one. And then one time he just drove his IROC into the river, but just real slow. Like somebody that was there that saw it said he just drove in real slow and he didn't even try to get out. And he died too. That was about the last slumber party I went to. It was fun though until that happened. We used to have.
Did you guys order a pizza or anything?
No, man, we would just like shoot guns out the door and just do that regular stuff. It was a good time.
Well, I hope that this slumber party is a lot more fun. If you could invite anyone to this slumber party, who would it be? Michael Jackson.
Jessica Alba.
No. There's no girls allowed in the slumber party.
You better not. You're going to open up a can of worms here in a minute. You ain't going to want to put it back. You ain't going to be able to get them back in the can.
Yeah, I invited all kinds of tech celebrities this thing. And I wish I invited Leo Laporte. I invited Kevin Rose. I invited Richard Stallman, although I'm kind of glad he's not coming because I think he's probably kind of buggy. But none of them responded to my Evite.
Yeah, you told
me.
Not
even Patrick Norton. What better does he have to do?
You told me you invited 6 Spanish women exchange students. They were coming over here too, but they're not here either.
I guess it's just going to be you and me at the slumber party, Gator. Hey, who's that at the door of the Sarge Shack? Great flaming Christ!
Hang on 1 second.
Yeah,
Lily. Yeah, if I'm not home in like 3 hours, you know what to do. Send somebody.
Holy cow! It's radio and podcast celebrity David Lawrence, everyone.
Hi, I'm so sorry I'm late. I had to stop at Guitar Center and buy myself a microphone. So, I'm going to be okay, though.
Thanks so much for being here, man.
Brought my own pillow. Just in case you guys have cooties.
good.
Hey, Gator.
How you doing, buddy?
How are you? Nice to see you.
I'm all right. I'm glad you're here,
Look
so I
at
don't have to
you,
sit here on
bombarding the popcorn.
Well, you can have some of this. I'm just glad I don't have to.
Thanks.
What a thrill having a big tech celebrity here at the
Is that what I am, a
Slumber-party.
tech celebrity?
Sure you are.
I'm looking at this like, this is my Need Some Beauty Sleep shirt.
What is that, a Disney?
Here's my problem. I forgot my CPAP machine.
I don't think that's your only problem.
All right, well.
Your what? Your CPAP machine?
Yeah, I wear a mask when I sleep. Remember in The Sopranos when Uncle Junie was wearing that thing and Tony goes, you look like a fighter pilot. Remember that thing?
I wear like for sleep apnea?
Yeah, I wear one of those.
Is that what that's for, sleep apnea?
Sleep apnea. I didn't mean to bring you guys down, but
What's it do?
I'm going to be snoring all night long.
Well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to sleep here anyway because of Martin's kind
What
of
do you
freaking
mean
me
you're not
out.
going to be able to sleep here? We're having a slumber
Why
party.
don't you guys
Of course
just talk
you can
behind
sleep
me?
here.
That'd be fine.
All right, this slumber party is getting really cool, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
This is fun. So, David,
Yes.
for people who don't know, you are, of course, the host of Online Tonight.
Yep, the David Lawrence Show, Net Music Countdown, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when you send me an email, you've got a list of like 15, 20, 30,
Right.
40 different businesses.
A lot of
that
people
you run.
have SIG envy when they see my signature.
Yeah, you've got more SIGs than anyone.
Yeah.
I mean, are you like an internet billionaire from all these things?
Not yet, but I'm working on it. It's like I've only got about 999 million to go, and then I'll be good. Yeah, no, not a lot. But I figure the more domains I get at GoDaddy, the better it is for you. When you use the code Joey, when you're going to GoDaddy.com, you get incredible amounts of money off.
You get big savings.
Big savings. So whenever I register a domain name, I do my best to try to remember what your code is because it is so connected to your show.
I can't remember. What is the name of that
I think
code
it's
again?
Joey.
Joey.
Yeah,
The
isn't
code
it
name
Joey?
is Joey.
It's not Gator, and it's not Martin, it's Joey.
They're good people over there at that GoDaddy. It's
Yeah.
a quality organization.
Actually, I was just on the phone with Bob Parsons before I came over here, and he said, Who
He's
is
the
this?
CEO of GoDaddy.
Right, he said, who is this and why are you calling me? But then I hung up, and I rang the doorbell. So there you go.
Well, it's great to have you here.
Thank you.
I mean, for people who aren't able to listen to you,
Lamisil can help that. Lamisil can make that go away.
Shut up, man. Slim Fast can make that go away, too.
And who would want that? If I did that, then that means I'd be competing with 500,000 good-looking slim guys.
I would say whoever you're dating, maybe. Tell us about My Name is Wallace.
Okay, so this a long time ago, we started this company called the American Comedy Network. And the American Comedy Network was right when the Zoo format became really popular. Everybody, you remember the Zoo format?
Like when they put animals in
Z100?
cages?
No, on radio,
Like
the morning show, the morning
crew?
zoo, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
So they found out real fast that if you were outside of Los Angeles or New York, it's hard to put together 5 people that can coherently talk with one another. So
It's hard to put together 3
at this point. So we created this company that formed that did comedy for radio stations all across the country. And one day we did this bit called The Personals. And in The Personals, it was all these tapes of people who would never, ever get a date. And so, by the way, have you written in yet? Have you written in to Martin at revision3.com to go on a date with Martin?
I've gotten a few. Not
that I watched the show religiously.
For people who didn't see the last episode, ladies,
Yeah.
I'm still accepting submissions. Martin at revision3.com if you want to go on a double date with me and Gator. We're still accepting those. Thank you, David, for the plug.
Sure. Anything I can do to help. You bet. So we did this thing called The Personals, where it was basically the rejected tapes, people that would never get a date. And one of them was this guy named Wallace, who I'm very sorry, but I cut myself this morning shaving my torso, and I would have made this tape sooner if that wasn't the case. So he was just like, a little socially challenged guy.
He was a retarded adult?
No, he wasn't. I mean, in fact, it's funny because the show's in all these festivals and it's winning and it's just great.
The movie is.
The movie is, yeah. We made this movie about Wallace called My Name is Wallace. In fact, I brought a clip.
People say that about me.
You got a clip of the movie My Name is Wallace?
I do.
All right, you want to set this up for us? Or
Sure.
I think you just did for about
Wallace is
15
lonely.
minutes.
Wallace is lonely. He's looking for love, and he calls the wrong number. And the woman at the other end tells him what she'll do for him for 50 cents a minute.
All right, here is a clip from the award-winning My Name is Wallace.
Me, Wallace.
I have mad street cred.
Oh. he went looking for love in all the wrong places and found it.
Well, hello.
I've been waiting for you to call all day.
This is the story of what happened next.
And how would this particular job work?
David Lawrence stars in
Credit card? Credit card? Credit card?
My Name is Wallace.
Is everything cool there, Wallace?
Oh yes, everything is quite cool. Miss Tiffany. Oh.
A love story.
My name is Wallace.
Oh dear.
Kinda.
Where can people see My Name is Wallace?
They can go to mynameiswallace.com and order the DVD and poster package. It's a bargain
There
at
you have
$20.
There you have
There
it.
you go.
MyNameIsWallace.com.
There you
Fantastic.
go.
So we got to get the slumber party started.
Awesome.
What do you guys want to do first? I mean, we could, I rented a movie.
Let's go shoot.
To watch The Color Purple.
Let's go shoot rats in the backyard.
That sounds good. Or call up chicks and like prank them.
You want to play Truth or Dare?
Yeah, you can do that.
Oh, we can play Truth or Dare. Is Madonna here? No?
We can play the choking game.
Oh, no. I usually win that one.
Well, you gonna play hide the pennies?
Yeah, I'm not sure what you do at a slumber party. Really, we could ask internet maybe get some ideas.
You gotta,
Really?
Yeah, I'll do a YouTube search on
Yeah, that'll
slumber
do it.
party
Yeah,
and
if he
see
does a
what
YouTube
comes up.
search, that'll work. What
See
happens?
what comes up.
No, I don't want to do that.
I don't think I want to do that.
I don't want to do that. It looks way too active.
I'd rather maybe play with the Ouija board or something like that. That's
Yeah.
You know, okay, I got an idea. Let's check our MySpace pages.
Okay.
We can check our MySpace pages. That'll be fun. But,
So far.
we'll make a. Is that the best idea? But we'll make a fun game out of it.
Okay.
We'll make a fun game out of checking
Will there
our
be
MySpace
rules?
page. What we're gonna do? Here are the rules.
Okay.
What we're going to do is I'm going to show you 3 of my MySpace friends. And based on what I tell you about my MySpace friends, you tell me. You have to guess which one of those MySpace friends has the most MySpace friends based on how cool you think they are.
Gotcha.
all right.
You understand the rules?
Yep, got it.
All right, here is my first MySpace friend. His name is Lord Valeron Draconis. All right? He's a 43-year-old single man from Los Angeles. His About Me section reads, "Greetings, I'm Lord Valeron Draconis, the darkest knight of the Nosferatu. By day I sleep in secret, but when darkness falls, I awaken ready to prowl the streets of the city of lost angels, looking for sexy young vixen to devour. Let the vampire Lestat feast upon evildoers. I'll take a sexy young lass over an ugly thug anytime. I'm a vampire, and to all my kindred I say, come out, wherever you are." This is set to the music of Godsmack, and his favorite TV shows are Kindred, The Embraced, and Star Trek, and King of Queens.
I'd have had him pegged for a can.
Charmed and Starting Over isn't on that list?
I'm going to see it on there.
Oh, wow.
So that's my.
I'm going to reserve judgment, but on first blush, I'm going to go, he wins.
You see? You see that one picture of him though? He's wearing like the leather pants, but he's clearly fully erect.
What's his
I
favorite?
had no idea. I wasn't looking there.
What's his favorite movie? The Cannonball Run.
I think it's
You might need to watch
it's
it.
based on Anne Rice. Let me show you the next one. This is Hot Howard. Hot Howard is a 23-year-old from Austin, Texas, New York City, and Los Angeles. His About Me section reads, "Well, I don't know what to say about all you ugly people in the world, but all I know is that I am the hottest guy in the world, and I got the most best body. I would like to meet a lot of new friends so that I can poop on their chests. Hey, what can I say? I go for girls and guys and sometimes animals. Hee hee, but so what if I like animals? They're hot." And of course, the page is set to the music of John T's Bitch You Better.
Bitch, you better.
Okay, you didn't think it could get worse,
Right.
and it has.
Well, let me give you the third one.
Here we go.
That guy's probably got a lot of friends, though, I bet.
This is Cowboy. Cowboy is a 53-year-old married truck driver from Florence, Tennessee. His About Me section simply has animated gifs of motorcycles, Confederate flags, and his picture on a wanted poster that reads, "Dead for following Christ." In fact, Cowboy seems to have put every animated Jesus, motorcycle, and Confederate flag on the internet onto his remarkable MySpace page Even his mouse pointer turns into a Confederate flag when you put it over a link.
Of course.
There's
It
like
is
one thing. There's
something.
two things that go together well. It's Jesus and the Confederate flag.
That's right.
They're just sort of inseparable.
Can you believe that those three people are like in the same friends network? That's the beauty of the internet.
I bet he's got the most friends of that last dude, that cowboy, because of them. The Jesus people sort of stick together. You know, like they, they just sort of. You put up one Jesus thing, and you get about people just flock to it. You know?
Let me be clear about something. These guys, all three of them, are friends of yours.
Yeah,
Is that
right.
correct?
Yeah, Martin's a fucking weirdo, man.
Get around.
Okay. I'm going to go with Lord Valderrama.
You're going to go with Lord Valeron Draconis. Gator?
I think
you
it's-
say cowboy?
I'm gonna go for the animal guy who poops on the chest, because just who wants to have
Hot
that guy?
Howard?
Who wants to have somebody around who wants to diddle up your animal? You know, it's like, I mean,
Well, let me tell you the results. Lord Valeron Draconis has 855 MySpace friends. Hot Howard has 605 MySpace friends. And Cowboy has 1,355 MySpace friends. You're both wrong.
Jesus
Cowboy.
rules. I never get that right, but
wait,
Jesus
we're
rules.
trying to guess the most? Or
The most.
Oh, I
most.
said that. That's what I said, the Jesus guy, because Jesus people flock together. I thought
He
we were
did
picking-
actually say that.
He did at first,
yeah.
but then I thought he
He
changed
kind of
it.
waffled.
I thought we were picking the one that had the least amount of friends. I know it sounds like bullshit, but that's true.
Yeah, I don't really give a fuck. I don't care if you win. You both won, as far as I'm concerned. I think that we all won, because we're at the Infected Slumber-party, and this is super fun.
I just noticed that your sleep blinders are made by John Deere.
That's right.
Wow. Just in case you want to catch a nap in the middle of plowing the South 40.
That's what
You
I
get-
used to do. I used to mow using the force, man. Cause
Nice.
I got a hip flask made by John Deere, too.
Do you really?
I do.
I got a hip flask from Keith and the girl.
I got a three-piece.
Great.
I got a three-piece suit.
I got a venereal disease from Keith and the girl.
You did not.
I don't know if it was the same.
You
Keith
did
and the
not.
girl.
You got that cleared up with some sulfates.
All right. Anyway, there's more fun coming up right after this word from our sponsor, and we're gonna just go right into the bowels of Google News and pick David's brains because I know he's an internet guru about some of the top internet news stories out there right now.
I
You ready
can't
for
wait.
that? All right, everyone. The Infected Slumber Party continues. Don't go anywhere.
Tonight's episode of Infected is brought to you by McDaniel's Polar Bear Jerky.
Hi, I'm Harmon McDaniel, and when my grandfather started making polar bear jerky a long time ago, he vowed to only use the freshest, youngest polar bears he could find. He also vowed to kill anyone who came on his property with a hatchet, and that he would one day build a giant drill-type vehicle and use it to travel to the center of the earth. But he was drunk a lot of the time, so he never really got those other things done, but he did make some fine polar bear jerky. Fine jerky that we continue to make to this day here at the McDaniel's Jerky facilities in Lansing, Michigan. So if you're planning a party, tailgating, or just want something tender and delicious to munch on, try McDaniel's Polar Bear Jerky. We promise it will satisfy your bear of a hunger.
Infected.
Infected.
So I'm here at the slumber party, of course, with David. What?
What'd you want?
Pillow fight.
Party pillow.
I'm here. Sorry. I'm here with David Lawrence, who is a very well-respected radio personality, who hasn't had as much to drink as the rest of us, and is now tearing up because I apparently
I'm just so happy.
I hit him in the eye with
Jesus
the corner
Christ.
of a pillow.
Crying about it.
I'm sorry, Dave.
That's all right.
And I ducked. And yeah, I figured that because you're here, David, and
Yes.
you host all these different internet talk shows and radio
Yes,
shows.
I'm very popular, I'm very wealthy, and I'm very smart. I'm a member of
Yeah, and
Men's.
so I thought that since you're here, I would pick your brain about the top tech news stories of the week in a little segment we
Really?
call the High Tech Tech News Tech. Ah! All right, so you ready for our first story?
Nobody's ever asked me my opinion on tech stories before. This is so cool. Thank you.
Here is the story.
Me neither. To tell you the truth.
A Russian.
I can't see out of my left eye.
I'll go out in the truck. I'll make
A
you.
Russian
A Russian confessed to police
I can make
that he
you an
killed
eye
his
patch.
grandmother because they could not agree on what program to watch on television, stabbing and bludgeoning the 81-year-old woman.
Right.
When he started to testify to police, he said he killed her because they could not agree on what TV program they wanted to watch, said Tatiana Kordovka, a spokesman for the prosecutor's office. She said the man was drunk at the time. He could not remember exactly what it was that he had wanted to watch.
Of course not. You know why? In Russia, they have no TiVo. If they had
I just
TiVo
think they got
in
more
Russia,
than one channel.
we'd have one more Russian woman alive. But no TiVo means fighting over what you watch.
If you want to take on a Russian grandmother, you got to come like you got a pair though, because like some of those old Russian ladies, they're tough. You better.
He's absolutely right.
You better ante it up, and you don't go in there half-assed with the old Russian lady.
That's right. You know what? Because they're completely different. They don't have any fear. Because of Siberia and the jails, and they have no fear at all. That's why the Russian mob is so powerful.
They're living in hell.
If you live to be 80-something in Russia, you got to figure, if you're an 80-year-old grandma, you got to figure somebody's trying to kill you at least 20, 25 times in your life.
Anyway, speaking of slumber parties, anyone who knows a lot about a slumber party, it's our man in the canyon, our entertainment reporter, Johnny O'Banion, who has been having an ongoing slumber party since, I think, like 1983. So without further ado, let's toss it to Johnny with his view from the canyon. Johnny.
And welcome to View from the Canyon with Johnny O'Banion. Hello, this is Johnny O'Banion coming to you live from the tippity top of lovely Laurel Canyon, Los Angeles, California, with all the entertainment news you need to know. News flash, the hot new Hollywood happening taking the Stardust Rodeo by storm is slumber parties. Yes, everyone in the glitter bowl from Val Kilmer to Helen Mirren, Reese Witherspoon to Adrian Brody are celebrating the sleep with star-studded celebrity slumber parties. Spending days and nights, even weeks at a time, blinds drawn, lights dimmed, huddled together in small groups amid a jumble of pillows, surrounded by bowls of corn chips, Diet Coke in 2-liter bottles, watching 80s era DVD reruns of Saturday Night Live, Falcon Crest, Dallas, and the seminal late-night TV classic Brit Skit Blue Ball Gag Fest, Benny Hill. Yes, get yourself some PJs with feet and a 5-day pass from Mom, because if you want to roll with the platinum players of the Hollywood Hotel, then you are going to need to get into the slumber party scene and get good with the celebrity Sandman. Whoa, look out! Too hot to print. But what do you need to make it in the cutthroat world of superstar slumber parties? What do you need to bring to the party so everybody knows you're a slumber party player? Not some chump with 30 crumpled $1 bills, a bus ticket from Topeka, and a heart full of stardust dreams and Midwestern pork fat. Well, let Johnny break it down. First, you're gonna need bongos. Every slumber party worth its salt ends up in a sweet, soulful sing-along. And when the celebrity songbirds are ready to bust out with a song, then you gotta be there with the beat. Yes, bongos are perfect for any slumber party situation. Whether your host is some smug little fuck new on the scene and too blissed out on a lethal cocktail and ego cash and cheap pills and smack provided free of charge by his high-powered production company lackeys, or just the big-hearted bongo beater king himself, Matthew McConaughey. Yeah, you can't go wrong when you slap some palm onto the tight animal skin in a quick up-tempo 3/4 time with a 2-beat turnaround and let that mother rip. Yeah! All right, moving right along. Second, no slumber party gets the super-duper Johnny rating without molasses. Yes, I recommend sulfur-free crude molasses, and not just only for its purity, but also for its pourability and taste. Not too runny, and as flavorful as a bucket of ice cream dreams served up nice with a side of fire-roasted sheep. Yes, everybody loves that sweet southern super sap known as molasses. And celebrity slumberers are no different. Smear it in the hair as grainy VHS taped reruns of Fantasy Island flicker in the background. Or just make yourself a terrifying molasses war mask by smearing that voluptuously viscous sweet goo under your own face. Let it dry. Dry it with a hairdryer. Or perhaps even a torch. Sneak out the side door. Bang on the side of the house with a bat. And when your slumber party pal comes out to investigate, hit him with a 1,000-volt taser and watch that motherfucker twitch. Look out! Yeah, the fun never stops as long as you spell fun M-O-L-A-S-S-E-S. That's molasses. And last, if you want to throw a slumber party that really swings, you gotta call Murray Starlighter, the self-proclaimed slumber party king. He'll package the whole event and get the A-list players on board. Ever dream of a slumber party with J.K. Rowling, Susanna Hoffs, Kate Blanchett, Kate Beckinsale, and Kate Winslet? Of course you have! Well, dust off your flannel-lined Land of the Lost sleeping bag and get the battery-powered Coleman camp lamps ready for a rec room rumpus, because Murray Starlighter is the man to call when you're ready to stop dreaming and get serious about making some slumber party magic. For the last 3 weeks, Murray has been setting the glitter bowl on its ass with the most lavish, amazing slumber party setups anyone has ever seen. Do you like panda bears and 2-ton Mars bars? What about PJs made from goat fur and a special superstar edible sleep mask studded with diamonds and chips of a brand new pharmaceutical drug called Reichstag 6000 that cures high blood pressure while at the same time turning its users into blissed out, over-sex machines with slightly purple skin and amazingly white teeth? I thought so. Who wouldn't? Hey, you gotta call Murray Starlighter and get your slumber party swing fest in gear. And that is all you need to know about slumber parties in the canyon. I am Johnny O'Baniel. Thanks for listening.
Thanks, Johnny. Good stuff. All right, I've got to pop some more corn, and I think I got to put this sleeping bag in the dryer because I think...
Did you eat all of that?
Yeah, but I think you wet your sleeping bag, so I think I got to throw that in the dryer. But anyway, we're going to get a word from our sponsor, and right at what?
You get me some fruit roll-ups when you're in the kitchen.
Yeah, of course. Right after that, we're going to play our hit podcasting game, Would You Buy It? With David Lawrence. You're going to be our contestant. Oh, go anywhere, anyone. Corn.
Tonight's episode of Infected is brought to you by McDaniel's Polar Bear Jerky.
Wow, Tom, this jerky sure is delish. What's your secret?
Well, Jim, that's McDaniel's Polar Bear Cub Jerky.
You're telling me this meat I'm eating is polar bear?
It's not just any polar bear, Jim. At McDaniel's, they scour the Arctic to harvest only the freshest, youngest, most tender polar bear cubs on the planet.
That's fucked up, man.
Well, I'm sorry you feel that way, Jim. More for me, I guess. Now, why don't you give me that bowl of jerky chips and get your annoying wife in your shitty coat and get the fuck out of my house?
Are you serious?
Do I look serious? Get the fuck out, man, now.
Okay.
Go on, bitch. Hey, who wants some jerky?
Wow, Jim, this jerky is delish.
Planning a party, tailgating, or just want something tender and delicious to munch on? Try McDaniel's Polar Bear Jerky. We promise it will satisfy your bear of a hunger.
Infected.
And welcome back to the Infected Slumber Party. Woo! Woo! You guys having a...
I want to watch a Chuck Norris movie or something.
We can later. But first, are you guys up for a challenge?
Sure.
All right. Then get ready to play Would You Buy It?
Oh, I love this game.
Here's how it works. I'm going to describe
I've got a
to
second
you.
win now.
Here you go.
Oh, this is awesome. Can I play too?
Yeah, you're going to be the primary candidate. All right. You guys can tag team this.
I might not need to play.
Here's how it works. I'm going to describe a new product that's for sale on the internet, and all you have to do is tell me if you'd buy it.
Okay.
You understand the rules?
Got it.
All right, then let's play. Here is your first product. Your product is... It's the Inflate-A-Potty, a portable potty that's the convenient and sanitary solution when restrooms are unavailable or unsanitary. It inflates in seconds, and the adult version costs just $18.95. Don't go anywhere without it. David and Gator, would you buy it?
No. I might steal it, but my check hadn't cleared from the government, so I don't think I'm going to be buying any of this stuff in here.
You're making fun of me wetting the pillow, aren't you? Why did you do that?
I would buy this
You
thing.
promised me you wouldn't embarrass me if I came on your show.
Can you imagine how cool that would be? Like, you're just like walking in the mall or something like that, and you want to drop a deuce, and you just bam, you inflate this toilet, and sit down, pop a squat, and you do it right there?
Don't let
Yes,
your
I
mom.
can.
Yeah, so would you buy it?
Yes, I would.
I'm not buying that. No.
Judges?
This is where we differ.
You're correct. You would buy it.
Oh, thanks.
Okay.
Thank you for
Let's go.
validating my existence.
Let's go to our second product. It is My Food Phone, and here's how it works. Use your mobile phone to take a photo of what you want to eat, and then send it to My Food Phone. A licensed nutritionist will get back to you, letting you know if what you want to eat is healthy or not. The service is $9.95 a month. David and Gator, would you buy it?
I'm not buying that. I might buy a phone that was made of food. I ate a phone in the 70s, and it was plastic, but I wouldn't buy that, no.
No, you would not buy it.
My little online internet entrepreneurial mind is running. I say you combine My Food Phone with that potty thing, and you just take a picture of your shit. Send that off to it, and you'll see what'll happen at the end? The guy will go, more meat.
They already have, ratemypoo.com.
Right,
They already have that
ratemypoo.com.
kind of
Okay,
thing.
well then they got it already.
Do you
Look,
have
it's
any,
a Web 2.0 thing.
You seem to know about that quite instinctively.
What's
Do you have
it?
any poo that's
No.
being rated on
No.
ratemypoo.com?
I just saw The Last Emperor, and I just love that scene where the advisor goes, more meat. So,
I like it.
So that's a no and a yes?
With what's her name in it?
no, not for me.
That's a no and a no?
Yeah.
That's a no.
Judges? Ooh, I'm sorry. Actually, you would both buy that.
No.
You would both buy that product.
No.
All right, judges. Your final product is horse balls. That's right, horse balls. Therapeutic recreation for your horse. Oh, your horse will have a ball horsing around with a horse ball. Horses by nature are playful animals, even more so with some balls in their mouth. Prices vary by distributor. David and Gator, would you buy it?
My cousin Teddy used to have a necklace made of horse balls, like real horse balls, dried out. But, this is a ball that horses play with.
This is you saw the video there. You put it in your mouth and you gallop around like that, and they love it. They love it.
It's like a gelding. No, I wouldn't buy that.
No?
No.
David, I could see you with a horse ball in your mouth.
I would buy it retail.
Yeah?
I would, and I usually
could
get
see-
things free.
I
usually get things like this for free. I would buy this.
I could see you galloping around in your park.
Absolutely.
Judges, you are correct. You would buy that item.
I would.
Congratulations. You got 2 out of 3 correct. You have 1. Would you buy it?
Don't hit him like that every time his mom out in the driveway is flashing the light.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm plumb tuckered out, and I think that it's time to turn out the lights on this slumber party and catch some Z's. What do you guys say?
Why don't you tell us a story first?
I'm a little too tired to
Martin, just tell us a story.
Please, Martin, please.
All right.
I love your stories.
I guess we have time for one short story before we turn in for the night.
Yay! Awesome.
This is the story of Bill Kittles, a quiet, gentle sort who, with hardly a notice from anyone, put in 14 years as a floor salesman at the local Radio Shack. But after years of routine, Bill Kittles was thinking about making some changes in his life. You see, increasingly, he found himself dreaming the same dream. It was a dream about wolves. One day, while opening the store, Bill decided to share his dream from the night before with a short, hard-working Mexican stock clerk named Juan. Wolves everywhere, I tell you. They watch me from all sides as I stand alone in a clearing. They float in and out of the ice ferns like lights, weaving fast and silent through stands of ironwood. They are surrounding me on all sides, but it's the damnedest thing. I'm not the least bit afraid. I think I'll quit this job while I can still get around and move north. Who knows? Maybe I'll even see a real wolf in the wild. I'd like that. Beautiful animals, those wolves. Misunderstood. Juan just nodded his head and said, "See." They both sat in silence for a moment, A silence that was broken when a drunk driver lost control of his Dodge Stratus and careened straight through the plate glass front of the store, pinning Bill Kittles against the satellite radio display, killing him instantly. Juan was unharmed. When the cops were questioning Juan, all Juan could say was, "He liked dogs." As it turned out, Juan didn't understand a damn word of English. But if there really is a God up above, Bill Kittles deserves to be up there too, running with the wolves in heaven. The end.
David's sleeping. Well, that really is going to have to do it for the Infected Slumber Party. David, I want to thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
being here. It was really great.
Thank you so much.
It was really fun, man. I had a good time, actually.
Well, it's not over yet because the slumber party hasn't even started. Yay! For David and the Gator, this is Martin Sargent reminding you, don't get ripped by the Riptide. We'll see you at the bar.
You've been listening and watching Infected, and we hope that you've enjoyed the slumber party. And if you have been listening, you might very well be asleep right now. But we'll see you again next week on Infected.
Infected was written by Martin Sargent, Jay Speiden, and Stewart Engesser. Camera and sound by Dave Chung and Han Choi.
Edited by Glenn Mekalos.
Kevin MacLeod composed our music. For more, go to sargeworld.com and join us on MySpace at myspace.com/infected by Martin Sargent. And be sure to check out our other show, Webdrifter, at revision3.com/webdrifter.
Infected. Infected. Infected.
Infected.
Infected.
Infected.